Welcome to another episode of the Inner Guide Q&A program. Today, we are going to discuss a question that was mentioned in the comments. The question is, how can we remain peaceful and calm under stressful situations? Stressful and difficult situations are experiences we all face in our lives. But many of us encounter them in an unsuccessful way. During these circumstances, we can become depressed, sad, or anxious. So, how can we remain calm and maintain our inner peace in such situations? First of all, we need to observe and understand the nature of the situation. There is a common nature in all the experiences and situations we face in life. What is this nature? It is called impermanence. Whatever we encounter, whatever we experience in life, it becomes impermanent as soon as it happens. Isn't that true? Yes, it is. Now, imagine someone is complaining to you about a mistake that you made, or maybe a mistake you didn't even make. They are yelling at you. In that moment, when people complain and blame us, we often become depressed and sad. But what is the true nature of that situation? What is the nature of those harsh words? Soon after we hear them, those words become impermanent, don't they? After you hear them, they no longer have any power over your life, they are gone. This means that everything we encounter in life, everything we experience, becomes impermanent. That is its nature. But the real problem is that our mind tends to cling to those experiences. There is a tendency in our minds to recreate those experiences over and over again. For example, as I mentioned earlier, when someone blames us, we know that once we hear their words, they become impermanent. But what does our mind do? It keeps replaying those words again and again. We think about those harsh words repeatedly, and we become sad and depressed. But the true nature of those words is that they have already become impermanent. So, understanding the impermanence of everything we experience in life is crucial to remaining calm in difficult situations. When you understand that everything is temporary, it becomes easier to handle challenging moments. Knowing that nothing lasts forever, not even difficult times, helps you stay peaceful. This is the first step. Understand that everything we face in life, whether good or bad, is impermanent. If you face a terrible time, it will eventually pass, and things will improve. Even when you face happiness and wonderful times, they too will eventually become impermanent. That is the nature of life. The second step. Whenever you are in a difficult situation, you need to practice certain techniques or do something that helps you remain peaceful. You need to stay calm and think of a solution to solve the problem at hand. Many of us, during difficult situations, are caught up in the emotional response and forget to practice calming techniques. We become panicked and freak out in difficult situations. The best thing to do during such moments is to practice calming techniques for our mind. So, what can we do to calm our minds? The most effective practice to calm your mind and achieve peace is meditation. The easiest meditation you can practice in a stressful situation is to contemplate on your breath. Breath is amazing. It changes according to the situation. Isn't that right? When we are in a terrible or dangerous moment, our breathing pattern becomes fast and short. We take shallow, quick breaths. On the other hand, when we are about to sleep, we usually take a deep breath in and let it go. This deep breath signals that your body is preparing to rest. If you want to feel peaceful, serene, and tranquil, you need to restructure your breath. So, In a difficult and stressful situation, take a few deep breaths in. Breathe in deeply. Hold for a moment, and then let it go. Contemplate the pattern of your breathing. This might take a little practice, but with time, you will get better at it. Some may ask, I can't do this in a difficult situation. Yes, that's because you haven't practiced it enough yet. First, you need to practice this contemplation and breathing technique when you are not in a stressful situation. There's a great saying, if you sweat during peaceful times, you will bleed less during times of war. This means that if you practice during calm moments, it will help you apply that practice when challenges arise. Practice at least 5 minutes a day to contemplate your breath. Feel how your breathing flows. This will help you calm and tranquilize your mind. If you want to stop the chattering mind, if you want to stop the endless thoughts popping up inside your mind, practice anapanasati, which is also known as breathing meditation. When you focus your mind on the breath, on the inhale and exhale, you reduce thousands of thoughts down to just 2 thoughts: the inhale and the exhale. This is a significant achievement. If you continue practicing this, your mind will become more peaceful and tranquil over time. So, whenever you face a difficult or stressful situation, try to take deep breaths. Feel the air come in, and let it go. This will help you feel better. To face a stressful situation successfully, you must be prepared during times when there is no stress. This is how you can face difficult situations without being distracted. As an extra tip, practice love and kindness, and forgiveness. If you can practice these great qualities, especially forgiveness, you will maintain your inner peace. When you forgive someone, you are letting go of the burden they place on you. The more you forgive, the more peaceful you will feel inside. However, forgiveness does not mean you fall into the same traps again and again. Forgiving is for yourself, so you can let go of the negativity and stay free. You can still be kind to them while staying away from any toxic situations. Kindness and forgiveness begin within your heart, and these qualities will always help you. Practice these techniques during calm moments, and one day, when you master them, you will be able to maintain your peacefulness without being distracted. Take care and see you in the next video.